Hello, Dr. Shannon, fellow classmates. Today, I will be giving you a briefing on the Crimson Tide film and how leadership and followership dynamics were very big in the film. Just to start, the movie Crimson Tide, it was pretty good. Like I said, as a sports fan, of course, hearing Crimson Tide, the first thing I thought about was Alabama, and like I said, go figure. The name of the ship was the USS Alabama. Um, like I said, the movie started off for me in a strange place. Not bad strange, but it was just like, oh wow, like it was Commander Hunter's daughter's birthday party, and it kind of just put me in a space that already gave me insight of just the type of person that Commander Hunter was. Like I said, even to be like I said, a rigid Navy commander. He had a soft personal side, and as we go along, we'll see how that played into his style. Um, but to start off, I just want to start with Captain Ramsey. Well, who was played by Gene Hackman. He was an old school, task oriented type of leader. Like I said, due to his longevity as captain of the ship, he had built so much respect and rapport from his men, where to a certain degree it almost seemed that he could do no wrong. Now we also, at going along, will see how that kind of came back to bite him in the backside. Um, but for the most part, like you said, he was old school, he was task driven, and you could see to a certain degree that he was stuck on doing things his way. Like I said, as we saw with the emergency drill that he called in the midst of there being a fire in the mess hall. Now, whereas Commander Hunter wanted to make sure everything was okay on that front, the point that Captain Ramsey was trying to prove to Hunter was that you never know, things on a ship happen at the drop of a dime, so you always have to be ready. So, in a certain degree, I may not have agreed with the timing of that drill that he did, but you can definitely understand the meaning behind it. Now, for Commander Hunter, he was more of a democratic, subordinate oriented type leader. It was as we saw it from the beginning of the movie. He has a personality. He has, I mean, what everybody would call a heart, and it wasn't always just Navy with him. Like I said, he had a family. It seemed like he loved his family, loved his daughter, loved his kids. Like I said, the scene where he was about to get on the ship, where he's having that family moment, it just shows you who he truly was at heart. One scene that I must say that really stuck with me and that really gave everyone a better understanding of the dynamics of leadership and followership was the scene where Captain Ramsey threatened to kill one of his own seamen. And for me, it was like I said, it was a tough scene to watch, because like I said, you really kind of saw everything blow up right there. Like I said, just Captain Ramsey's style of just being task oriented and sticking to the task no matter what almost put him in a situation where he would have been in prison. If that comes out, there's no doubt that Captain Ramsey, not only would he no longer have been in the military, but he would have been put in jail or put in prison for that. And in that situation, that's where you don't want to be so high on your own power where it overcomes just basic trains of thought. Now, getting there, he needed the help of his sheep. And what I mean by sheep is that those men who helped him, get to where he was in that part of the movie, yes, they did a lot. Their actions were high. Like, their action level was very high, but their critical thinking level was low. Because no matter how much respect and rapport they had for Captain Ramsey, he was in the wrong. He didn't follow Navy protocol. So Commander Hunter did everything that, he was taught to do. Like I said, there was no prejudice. There was no vindictive feelings. The rules were the rules, and that's how Commander Hunter wanted to go by. So as we see, when a certain population of your group or organization are sheep and they follow that authoritarian leader, it can ultimately lead to bad things. Like I said, thank goodness that that's the seaman lived and Captain Ramsey didn't have to kill him. But as far as myself, I would definitely try to fall in line with Commander Hunter's way of leadership, like I say, a democratic, situational, subordinate oriented type of leadership. That type of leadership, you can really get the most out of your subordinates. Not only do they respect you for who you are as a commander, but they respect you for who you are as a man. Now, in closing, I must say that the Crimson Tide film, it was great. It really opened my eyes to not just one style of leadership, but how two leaders that can be completely different, but at heart want the same thing. But as a leader, you must understand that your style and your approach will rub off on your followers. And what you don't want is for your followers to become sheep. You want your followers not only to act at a high level, but also think at a high level. So I just want to thank Dr. Shannon. Thank you, classmates, and I hope to hear from you soon.